This Sunday is one of my favorite Sundays of the year because it's our graduation Sunday. Every year we celebrate with our high school graduates and pray for them and wish them well as they move on to the next part of their life. And I love this Sunday because it reminds me that we're a family. These kids grow up among us and they grow up with us and we are part of their journey. And so I like the fact that we get to stop and acknowledge that. We get to acknowledge the fact that we love them and care for them, and we get to pray for them and wish them well as they move forward. And so this Sunday is always one of the nicest Sundays of the entire year. And so to celebrate our grads this year, we are going to have a hot potluck. And so we're going to encourage you to bring enough food for your family and maybe one other so we can invite people to stay and be part of that celebration with us if they didn't know it was taking place. So I'll give you more details about the potluck in the note that I send out with this video, but just remember that that is taking place this Sunday. As part of that, we're going to hold our Bible study in the auditorium this week. The room we normally use, the fellowship hall, has already been decorated for the lunch, so we won't go in there. We'll go into the auditorium for Bible study. Last week in our Bible study, we looked at 1 Samuel chapter 4, and I told you I enjoyed teaching that chapter because the Israelites make a mistake in thinking, one which we make often as well, and that is they thought God was a good luck charm, and they were wrong. They couldn't manipulate God. They couldn't make him do what they wanted to do, and sometimes we think we can do the same thing. In this week's lesson, we're going to look at 1 Samuel chapters 5 and 6. And the Philistines are going to learn something about God in these two chapters. They're going to learn something that, again, we forget once in a while as well. And that is that our God is not like any other God. Go ahead and read 1 Samuel chapter 5 and 6 and see if you can see the lesson they're supposed to learn. We will teach that lesson this coming Sunday. Then in our sermon, we're continuing our series on Moments with Jesus, and this week we get a moment between Jesus and the Roman ruler Pilate on the night that Jesus is sentenced to death. We're going to hear a conversation they have. And that conversation is really important to us because we have to understand what Pilate came to understand that night. Before we do that, though, we're going to talk about Jesus' name a little bit. When we say Jesus' name, there's actually a hidden message in that name that tells us something about not only him, but us. And we need to hear Jesus' name properly. So the sermon is called, Hello, My Name Is, the secret message of Jesus' name and why you need to remember it. I think it's going to be a great weekend. I'm really excited about the lessons. I'm really excited about celebrating Levi and Gabby this weekend, celebrating them and with their families. It's just going to be really nice. Come and be part of it, won't you?